What's going on, guys? Welcome to a Battlefield 6 video. In this video, guys, I'm going to be breaking down the Assault class in Battlefield 6. Now, at the time of this recording, I was finishing up the open beta for Weekend 1. So you'll see some Battlefield 6 videos popping up here on the channel, but these are all to prep you for Weekend 2, now that I've played plenty of Weekend 1. So I wasn't able to get these out sooner, but here we are, going to break down the Assault class for you. If you guys want more Battlefield 6 content here on the channel, and the best way to show that appreciation is to drop a like, consider subscribing to the channel, and of course, make sure to hit the bell icon so that way YouTube can notify you guys when our videos go live. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright, so first off, let's go over what the Assault class is. So we have the Adrenaline Injector, which is our signature gadget, which temporarily boosts sprint speed, reduces explosive damage, and also provides resistance to debuffs and makes enemy footsteps easier to hear. This is not a self-heal, so I know some people were getting confused of like, why is it not healing me? So this is not a self-heal item. Now for our signature traits, we have the Assault Rifle, which we get faster draw and switch times and better sprint recovery. And then our signature trait is we have less fall damage and we don't have a fall damage delay when we do fall. Now for our field specs, we have ADS mobility, extra adrenaline, and then quick recovery. And then for the final one, we have combat stimulant. Now what these are just basically like passive perks that you get to unlock as you progress through the matches. So the more XP that you earn, you'll get these passive perks while you're playing the game. Kind of like what Modern Warfare 2 did with that Call of Duty. But it kind of fits the vibe here in Battlefield 6, so I'm here for it. But let's break down the very first assault rifle that you're going to get, which is the M433. Now, for the setup here, I have a compensated brake, which reduces our recoil and the remaining recoil when we fire. I have a 16.5-inch rifle barrel, which improves our aiming speed. And then I also have, for the underbarrel, we have the 6H64 vertical, which enhances recoil control at the cost of handling when aiming. And for our mag, I have the 40-round magazine, because more bullets means more kills when we're pushing objectives. So it's Battlefield, who gives a shit? I just have the standard full metal jacket. You can use whatever one you want, but I just use the standard bullets. You could use the polymer case to improve your ADS movement speed, but I find just the standard ammo is just fine. Moving on, we have our optic. Now, I like using the CCO 2 times, but usually when it comes to optics, it's personal preference. So fit whichever one is most comfortable to you. You could use the 1.2, 1 times, 3 times, 4 times, but I like having a 2 times, just a little bit of zoom, but it's got a clear sight picture as well. So that is it for the M433. Now moving on to our pistol. Now this is the only pistol that we have available in the beta. This is our P18. Now this one you don't really need it's not really a super meta build here. I just have a simple flash hider. I have a reflex sight. So nothing really special there. Now for the shotgun. Now you get this as a secondary weapon to use for the assault class. This is an absolute monster in Battlefield. Now you could put slugs on it to turn it into a sniper rifle. And yes, I've had people snipe me from across the map with slug rounds with this. It's actually pretty fun to use. But this is excellent for clearing out buildings. If you're pushing objectives inside buildings, pull out your shotgun and go to town. Now for the gadget 2, I like using the thermobaric launcher because it shoots like a thermite grenade. You can clear out groups of enemies with. If they're all grouped up, pop this out, and you'll pretty much get a guaranteed double, triple, or quadruple kill. And then, of course, we have our frag and our melee, which is just basic. Now, when it comes to Battlefield, there's not really any super meta builds. Now, this is just a beta, but this is basically for all those COD players out there that want to get into the groove of Battlefield 6. The Assault class is for you, because you have a pretty much like a stim shot to use. You also have a really good, reliable assault rifle. You have a shotgun as a secondary to clear out close encounters. And then you also have a thermite grenade launcher to pretty much take out groups of enemies. So when it comes to playing objectives, you're basically the frontline guy. You're in the fray. pushing objectives with your team, and you're the one in the front lines pushing with the assault class. So that is pretty much how you want to play with assault when it comes to Battlefield 6 or any Battlefield game in general. Now, just a couple little tips that I want to share with you guys now when it comes with the assault class. Like I said, when you're using that stimulant, it is not an instant regen stimulant. You want to use it before getting into gunfights, because having that extra explosive damage resistance and extra movement speed, you want to clear out objectives, move around a bit faster on objectives as well. So you want to pop a stim before you go into fights. Don't use it mid-fight, because again, it's not like a health stim like in other games. Another quick tip, like I said, use the shotgun to your advantage. The shotgun is absolutely awesome in this game. So shotgun does what's supposed to do in close quarters. One shot kills really close. So very effective close range weapon. So if you're pushing buildings inside with objectives and clearing out enemies inside of a building in close quarters, whip out that shotgun and you'll be just fine. And then also just a normal tip for any FPS shooter out there. Of course, switching to your weapon is faster than reloading, because again, you do have that signature trait with faster swap speeds with the assault class, especially when you have your assault rifle. So if you mag dump into a bunch of enemies and you're trying to reload and they quickly turn around on you, make sure to switch to your pistol and then just finish the job that way. That way it'll hopefully keep you alive longer and be able to take out more enemies instead of waiting for a reload, especially when you have a 40 round mag, which slightly increases the reload speed. But always switch to your pistol, because you do have that faster swap speed. And then the final tip for assault class is, of course, don't push objectives by yourself without your teammates, because you are useless without your teammates. And if you're trying to solo anything, you are going to die a lot in this game. This game is all about teamwork. This is not Call of Duty, and just throwing it out there. Make sure you're with your team, push with your team, but you are the frontline man when it comes to assault class. But that is pretty much it for this guide, guys. I hope you guys found this video helpful and useful. We had a ton of fun playing Battlefield 6 over the weekend. We had community members playing with us. Of course, my buddy Dave and I, we were playing pretty much every single day when the beta was available, and we had an absolute blast. So stay tuned for some more Battlefield content posting throughout the week to get you ready for weekend 2. So if that sounds like music to your ears, make sure to drop a like. Consider subscribing to the channel. Of course, guys, make sure to hit the bell icon, so that way YouTube can notify you guys when our videos go live. And also, guys, if you guys have any other tips and tricks or anything that you found helpful and or anything that you enjoyed during the beta, drop it down in the comments. Let's talk about it. Battlefield 6 was an amazing time. So that's going to be it from us, guys. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll see y'all in weekend 2. Deuces.